Hello everyone, welcome to Texture Myth. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to HTML style attribute. Okay. In previous sessions, we discussed various other properties that we can utilize with the style attribute in order to modify your code or in order to showcase your code or text in a better way on web browser, right? So this session is in the continuation of the same, where we will discuss few more properties that we can apply to style attribute. Okay, so before we start, I just want to let you know that this session is, as I mentioned, it is in the continuation of the last session. Even this entire playlist in a proper sequence. So if you watch the entire playlist in a sequential manner, then it would be very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. Okay, so fine, I think now we are good to start the session. So here you can see we have already written one code which is just a basic HTML code, and here we just mention one heading as well as one paragraph, and this paragraph we are going to utilize for the demo purpose. So let me show you the output of this code. So if I switch to my browser and if I refresh the page, you will see this is the just a heading HTML by TextureMath, and this is a normal paragraph without any kind of properties. So far we have not applied any kind of properties. All right. So okay. So now in this session we are going to discuss about three properties of style attribute. First is margin, second one is padding, and third one is border. Okay. So let's start with the margin. What is margin? Okay, so whenever you want to show or keep a distance uh, between between your paragraph and out, not even paragraph, like I'll show you with an example. Let me copy this paragraph. Okay, now I'll simply paste it here, and this time we are going to apply margin here on it. So to apply the margin, you just need to write here style margin, and then you can specify the pixels, how many pixel you want. For example, I want a 50 pixel margin, so I will simply write here 50 pixel, and then save your code and go to browser and refresh it. So you can see next paragraph is coming with a margin of 50 pixels. 50 pixels from left, 50 pixels from right, 50 pixels from bottom, and 50 pixels from top. Okay, but it is not always mandatory that we are supposed to use only 50 pixels. You can make it as per your requirement, for example 80 pixels. So now the thing will get changed. Now 80 from here, 80 from here, 80 and 80. Okay, so whenever anyone asked you what is margin, so you can simply say that it maintains the distance outside the block. It maintains the distance outside the block. Similarly, if we talk about the another thing, which is padding. What is padding? It maintains the distance inside the box. The things will get more clear when I tell you when I explain you about the border, because with border it would be very easy for you to understand the ongoing part. Okay, but for now just assume that there is one border outside this paragraph, and when we are using margin, then it keeps the distance outside the block, outside that border. And when we are talking about the padding, then it will keep the distance inside the block. Okay, as I mentioned that when we discuss about the border in the same session, then we will talk about this margin and padding again. But this is the actual syntax which we are supposed to follow in order to apply the margin. So let's go to the padding part. So for that I'll just simply copy this paragraph again, and now we will apply the padding. So just put a space padding. Before that we need to mention style attribute, so style padding, and then we can apply. Okay, just before that let me show you one more thing. Like if we talk about more about margin, so margin have some other options as well. For example, margin top, left, bottom and right, and there are other as well. Okay, so you can explore one by one each thing. Now what will happen if we are using margin top? If you are using margin top, it will keep only distance at the let me show you. So if I am using only margin top with same 80 pixel, so you will see that it will change the things. If I save it and refresh my browser, this time it is coming with the margin, but the margin is only at the top, not at the left side, not at the right side, not at the bottom, only at the top, because we are using margin top. Likewise, if you copy this and if you paste it here, and let's make it as left, so this time it will maintain only the distance of left side, so only left side. Okay, likewise if you want to go for bottom, so you can simply mention here bottom, and it will keep the distance between only for the bottom. Okay, so and then similarly we have top, left, right, bottom, and inline start. These things you can explore. So if you want to explore more about this, what you can do, I would suggest you to simply write here margin, and then it will show you the all possible values that you can utilize here. Okay, all right, so I think now it is clear like how we can utilize margin with other possible options. Now talk about the padding. So for that I'll just simply copy the normal paragraph, and then we'll apply padding on it. Okay, so here we will write style and padding. Same options are available for padding as well. Padding left, top, bottom, right, inline start, inline, and block. So let's go with top default thing, which is padding only, and here I will apply 80 pixels, or maybe the 50 pixels. Okay, so I will apply 50 px, which is pixel. Then save it, refresh your browser. So you can see this time we are maintaining the distance inside the block, not outside the block. Okay, for margin it is maintaining the distance outside the block. For padding it is maintaining the distance inside the block. So this is the only difference between margin and padding, and this is a very important question in terms of interview as well, because in interview may ask you the question related to the difference between margin and padding. Now we will talk about border, like how we can apply border to a paragraph or anything. So let me copy it. Okay, so we will use the same text, and for this we will apply the border. So to apply the border, you just need to write here style, then border, and maybe 5 pixels only. Okay, so will it work? No, it will not work. Like right now, if I save it and refresh my browser, it will not show anything. Why? Because we have not specified other information which we are supposed to follow. So for that, you just need to pass here solid, and let's say I want to make a border of red color, so I can specify the color as well, red. So this is the actual syntax for using border, which is 5px solid red. Then simply save your code, refresh your browser, and you can see now it is coming with a red border of 5px. If you want to increase the size, so you can simply change it to 10px or whatever you want to do. So you can see now it is coming with 10 pixels. Okay, now my question is, like, can we utilize margin and padding with the border? Yes, we can. Even it would be very easy for you to understand with the border concept. So let me show you this. Okay, so I'll just simply copy it here, and in the same style attribute, like in the same paragraph, I will apply for margin. So just simply write margin 50 pixels. Okay, alright, so just save it and refresh. So just after refresh, you will see that now it is maintaining the distance. You can see in the top 50 pixel is there, in the left 50 pixel is there, in the right 50 pixel is there, and in the bottom as well. So this is called margin, which is maintaining the distance outside the block. So you can consider this border as a block, so it is maintaining distance outside the block. Similarly, if we talk about padding, let me show you. So let's apply here is, oh okay, let me show you one more thing instead of one more option for margin, so that it will clear. Okay, margin left, save it, refresh it. So this time it is only maintaining distance from left side, not at the top, not at the bottom. Okay, it is maintaining only this is for the above block, not for this one. Okay, all right. So let's move to the, and similarly you can go with the right. So if you go and select the right margin and refresh the page, so you can see this time it is maintaining distance from right side, not from the bottom, not from top, not from left. Okay, and so yeah, these are the options that you can explore. Now I'll talk about the padding. So for that I'll simply write padding, save and refresh. So now you can see the difference clearly. In padding, it is not maintaining the distance outside the block. Instead, it is maintaining the distance inside the block. Inside this, you can see the text is here in the left side. Sorry, the padding is here in the left side, right side, top, bottom. Okay, and if you want to apply for padding left, so you can select this option, save it, refresh it. Okay, so this is padding left, and this time it is coming here inside it. Okay, likewise you can go with padding right and whatever you want to use, so it will work accordingly. Clear? So yeah, this is these are the all things, or you can say the properties, which I would like to share with you all in this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TechShare Myth.